Welcome to my tutorial. Today we're going to talk about three elements in HTML using the input and label. So we're going to talk about radio button. We're going to talk about drop down menu. We're also going to talk about checkbox in HTML. How we can use HTML to code these things. So the first thing, I come here, I create a form, create a file, and I name that file. So I'll say form1 dot html. Now enter. So I'll come in here, get the tab key. Press the tab key and the title. So this is the name of my title, so I'll save it. So remember, we said we're going to talk about radio button. So I'll come here, I say is run. So come here. So the first thing is I say form, because these are all elements of form. So I come here and I say form. So in this form I say h1. So in this is now I say hotel feedback form. So I say hotel feedback form. That's what I will do. So I enter, then I need to write a little bit. I need to write a paragraph. I say please answer the following questions. So I come here, please answer the following question. So I save this. So now when I'm done with this, let me write a comment, because we're about to deal with the radio button. So I write a comment. In this comment I'm going to say this is a radio button. This is a radio button. Okay, so I write my comment. So I save this. Now the first thing is we want to use the input tag. So come here. So import. So this one I will say radio. Changes to radio, and where we have name, we're going to put gender. So we'll put gender, and there we'll put female. But before that, come here and we put H3, and in that H3 we're going to select your gender, because we want to create a radio button where people will select whether they are male, female, and others. So I come here and I say H3 select your gender. Okay, so we're going to say select your gender. Let's save this. So we'll come in now. I need a label. So in this label, we're going to see 4 for There's a female, and here I'm going to put stranger. Now I'm going to put female. Okay, so I save this. Now let's select this, and you press your ALT, press the shape and ALT with a down arrow. Okay, so now we come here, we change this to male. Now we come here, we change this one. And we come here, we change this one to male. So now we come here to change it one to others. And we come here, we change it to other. Then come here, to others. Save this. Now that put a break there to create space. So I come and say BR. Then I come there and I say now go BR. Okay, so I put a break there. Save this and let's run here. See? So we run it by using open with last server. So this will take a little minute. Take a little time. Okay, so you see, we open this. But notice here the text here is big. This is not what we want. So let's reduce the text. So I come back to this. So I put H3. Yeah, import H3 there. So I come back. Okay, so you see it now. So that make it big. So now we have our button, our radio button. So you can come there now. As they ask, select your gender, we can come like this. If you're female, you can select it. If you're male, you can come and select male. Or if you're others, you can also select other. So that's how we work with radio button. The next one we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about how we can deal with the drop down menu, how we can hold a drop down menu in HTML. So I come back here, and when I come back, I come to this and I enter, and what I will do, I write a comment. So the first one for BR, and I write a comment. And that comment I'm going to say for drop down menu, also drop down menu. So we're going to say drop down menu. Now to save this, and I come here, enter. So I put H3 in there. I'm going to say please rate our service. Please rate our service. So please rate our service. So I save this. Now when I'm done with this, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to put select. So we're going to put select. So we're going to use the tag we call select as well. We're going to do. So I come here on my Visual Studio Code and I tap select. So within select now, so I come here. So I tap select. So where you see name, I'm going to put feedback. So feedback. So within the select tag, open it. So remember, we got an opening tag and we got a closing tag. Now I'm going to pull option. I'm going to pull option. I'm going to pull option. So the value for option there will be 5. Pull 5 here. Then I come here and I pull accident. Okay, remember, we're going to put accident. Now I come here like this. I select this and Shift ALT to drag down arrow. Okay. So when I'm done, come here, change on to 4, and I'm going to put very good. Okay, so I come here, change this one, and for this one, I'm going to put, for this one, I'm going to put good, which I'm going to put good. So I'll remove this from email. I'm going to put then for this one, which is value number 2, I'm going to put fair. And for this one, which is value number 1, I'm going to put pool. So we get pool there. Or let's just say very pool. Very pool. So come, I don't need this. So I save this. So come back to our browser to view our code. So refresh it. Now remember we talked about how we can be able to use option, also drop down. Talking about drop down menu, how we can be able to use our drop down. For example, if you come to your Visual Studio Code, you see we're talking about drop down menu. So we have select the opening tag, and within that select you have different options that you can be able to choose from. So let's come back to our browser. So come to our browser. So you see in it, please rate our service. So if you come here like this, you see we get excellent, we get very good, we get good, we get fair, and we get poor. So what if the service that they're providing, what if you create a website that the client want to have or area where people will select different things, we select the type of services they are running, or we select the type of goods that they want. So you can use this drop down menu by using select and also option. So I can kind of say good, you see, very good, it will be there. Now let's do an example for checkbox, using checkbox in HTML. So we come here and for normal BR and enter. So now we got a comment, and in our comment we say for checkbox. Now so you come here like this, you enter, there we write a H3. In our H3 we see select other places visited in Africa. Yeah, let's do that. Select other places and select other places visited. Okay, I'll put it visited there. Visited in Africa. Visited in Africa. Select other places visited in Africa. For experimental mark. I'll save this. Now we come to input. Now the only difference between all of these is I'm going to show it to you guys. So I come here to input. You see this tab? Now we're just going to change it and we'll see checkbox. See it? When you change the tab to checkbox, automatically your Visual Studio Code have understand that you want to use checkbox. So now when I'm done with this, I'll come here and I'll say bureau. Now I'll come here and I'll say I want to put a label. Yeah. So I'll come back and there's for Labira. Yeah, this is for Labira, and I come back in here and I say yeah. So let me make this ID because this ID when we starting it in HTML or in CSS, that's the time we use it. So I come here now, we want to use other checkbox that we can be able to check. So I come here, select this, make it easy, and press down the shape and ALT with the arrow key down. So see, okay. So now I'm finished. So I come here, I change this to Nigeria. Change this to Nigeria. Then come here. Okay. Change this where you have Liberia. Change it to Nigeria. Then come here. Change this to Ghana. And come here. And change this to Ghana. Come here now. Okay. So now we come here and we'll change this to Kenya. Change this to Kenya. And we'll come here. Change this to Then we'll come here, change the one to South Africa. South Africa, change it to South Africa. Then let's stop here. Yeah, because we can put as many as we want, many African countries. So come like this. Okay. So when we are done, so remember we have these different things. So that will break. They'll break it. So come like this. And we put PR. So come here. And we put PR. So come here and put PR. So this PR. And put BR. You come here and go BR. Okay, you save it. So see now. So it's in it. So select other places visited in Africa. So I can come here, I get Liberia. I can come here, I get Nigeria. If I visited all these countries, I can get check it. You see, everything will be checked. So just within the tutorial, with the 3 different elements in HTML. The first one is we did radio button, and also we did select by using option, that is the drop down menu. So we have the drop down menu here. So you see there's the drop down menu. And lastly, we did checkbox. So thank you for watching. This is Burma tutorial.